Hi, Professor Wainaina here, your 5 minutes teacher on education, childhood and youth, and all things school. Welcome. The idea of unleashing talent is everywhere. Schools, politicians, the media, the society at large. We frequently tout the importance of identifying and nurturing young talent. It's a buzzword. It suggests an effortless discovery and predictable ascent to greatness. However, the reality is starkly different. Genuine talent is rare to find and exceptionally difficult to cultivate. For parents genuinely serious about developing their child's talents, it's crucial to understand that this process is incredibly challenging and demands a long-term commitment of both time and enormous resources. And that is why it does not happen as often as we talk about it. Identifying talent in its early stages is the first major challenge. Talent often manifests in subtle ways and can easily be overlooked. It requires a discerning eye and a deep understanding of various domains. Parents, educators, and coaches must be vigilant and knowledgeable to recognize early signs of talent. Often, no one is looking. And when they are looking, they don't know how to spot talent. And that's just the beginning. Mostly, we don't even start. But once talent is identified, if it is, because most is not, the real work begins. Developing talent is not a casual endeavor. It requires a structured and sustained effort and involves a lot. One, specialized training. Your child will need to enroll in advanced classes, or you hire very expensive expert coaches who can provide you the right guidance. It also requires regular practice. Your child will need to commit to regular, often daily practice sessions to hone their skills. It will take a minimum of 10,000 hours to hone any skill. It also includes continuous learning. They will need to keep up with the latest developments in the field and adapt training methods accordingly. For this to happen, you and your child must be ready to make enormous sacrifices. The biggest of these sacrifices is what you're going to do about schooling. Often, if you have to develop talent, it has to be outside the purview of school because most of them are clueless. And the rest don't care, and all of them are not about to invest the kind of resources required to develop your child's talent. Achieving mastery is a long-term endeavor. It is not about quick wins, but about sustained excellence over time. It can take years or decades of hard work before significant progress is visible. You and your child must cultivate patience and resilience. And you are not done yet until you and your child have a return on your investment. Yet, commercializing talent and building a personal brand is another world of pain altogether. The number of people needed to make all this happen is another challenge. Besides coaches, you will need managers, agents, promoters, publicists, doctors, name it. One of the biggest challenges to developing talent, beyond all these challenges that you will never hear, is one about infrastructure. And I do not just mean physical infrastructure, which is necessary, but also the organizational infrastructure and networks that will be required to see your child participate in local and international events. The world of commercializing sports is a behemoth, and navigating it can be a nightmare. It is dominated by cutthroat multinational commercial interests and regulated by octopoid global associations and their predatory, if not downright dysfunctional local affiliates. The journey of developing and commercializing talent is more daunting than that one of discovering and developing it. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and requires immense dedication from both parents and children. For you as a parent, by understanding the realities behind the process, you can escape the hype and you can better prepare yourself and your child for the long haul, ensuring that they have the best possible chance of success. Instead of falling for the fad of developing talent, recognize the hard work and perseverance required and commit to supporting your child every step of the way and for the long run. In fact, it is impossible to do justice to this topic in one lesson. It is too vast. I shall do a series of separate lessons to trace for you in more detail the journey for developing talent. Once you understand what it takes, you will understand why it happens so rarely. And if you have a talented kid, you will understand what it takes to make them a success. And it's a lot. Thank you for your time. See you in the next lesson.